Tell them where we are.
Right now we're at Pearson Airport, Toronto.
Yes.
And we're going to Bali, Indonesia.
Yeah, so we are flying to Bali. Our flight is at 10:20 p.m. I think it's like 10 hours, and then we got an 11-hour layover, and then another 10-hour flight. So right now it's Tuesday night, and we're getting there Thursday night. So yeah, we're basically losing 2 days, but are you excited?
Yes, sir. It'll be fun.
What are you most excited for?
I think like just the weather and the beaches, honestly.
The weather?
Yeah. Like,
Remember that we checked the weather?
It was
like all raining?
It's gonna be like 30s every day. So.
Okay, so this is the weather. A lot of rain. Honestly, I checked like a couple days ago, and all of it was completely thunderstorm, so maybe it's getting a bit better. I think probably the sunrise hike that we're gonna do, and snorkeling, although I really hope that it's actually gonna be a sunrise.
2:30 a.m. bro?
Yeah, we're waking up at 2:30, we're getting picked up. Anyways, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, so we're at our gate, and we're just waiting for our flight. Any last words?
Welcome to Bali.
It's been a while since I've traveled, or since travel has even been allowed, so it did feel pretty good looking out the window when we took off and just seeing the city. And I remember at some point in the flight, I turned to Sam, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, wow, our plans actually made it out of the group chat.
I saw you in the perfect light. I'll never forget the way you looked at me.
Okay, good morning. It is about 6:40 Toronto time, so about 1:40 Istanbul time, which is where we are landing. We have about an hour left, so honestly that went by really fast. Right now they're serving breakfast. We got pancakes, fruit, and salad. I still have my dinner from last night, which was fish. Sam ate his, but I was still full from the pad thai. We didn't think they'd be serving dinner at like a 10:30 p.m. flight, so we ate beforehand, but right now I'm just gonna eat breakfast because I'm really hungry.
Alright, guys.
Oh, you wanted to do the intro? Okay.
We finally found out our gate. It's 12:40 a.m. and our flight's at 2:10.
It doesn't feel like 12:40. We've been here for what, 9 hours or almost 10 hours or something like that. We've pretty much just been sitting around, reading, computer, phone, doing things like that. But we are about to board soon. We finally got our gate info. But funny story. So one of the hardest parts about booking this trip was we had to get a negative PCR test to come here. And we had to take it no more than 48 hours before the trip. And that's something I was like stressing about, like what if we test positive last second? Sam, were you stressed?
Nah.
Yeah, Sam wasn't stressed. I was like, okay, what if we plan all this, make deposits, and then we have to cancel it because one of us tests positive? So I'm like constantly checking the site like up until like we leave to see if we still need PCR tests because they're constantly changing the rules. No avail, we had to take the test. Luckily we both tested negative. And then I checked today and you no longer need a PCR test to go to Bali. So just our luck. Literally the day we're landing, which is the 19th of May, they just made the rules for the 18th of May. You don't need it anymore. So I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing. It's just, that's the luck of it. So anyways, we're headed to our gate now and I'm just ready to get on this flight and be in Bali. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Made it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm feeling hot.
Yeah, it's already so hot in here. Okay, take care. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, we made it to the Airbnb. So, quick room tour. Okay, so we came in through those stairs. We leave our shoes outside. I mean, that's what everyone's doing. We got our bed here, some space over here. We got the mirror, towels. This is our kind of little thing to put our clothes. Air conditioning, a must-have. All right, bathroom. We got the shower, little mirror, toilet, and they left us on the bed for us. It's pretty nice. Honestly, it's a very basic Airbnb. We weren't trying to go crazy. We're not gonna be spending that much time in the Airbnb anyways, so that's the room. This is where we're gonna be living. 3 nights in total, so we have 2 full days. And there's a little balcony view over there, so I'm gonna go check that out. It's pretty nice. I'll show that again in the day. So that finally concludes our 38-hour journey. At the time, it didn't really feel like we were in Bali yet, but that's probably because it was night and we couldn't really see anything. We ended the day by having our very first meal, which was pizza at this place, which felt like the middle of nowhere, but it was really good and it was really cheap. We were only out for like 45 minutes, but I could already tell that the next 2 weeks in Bali were going to be full of a lot of great experiences. So I am definitely jet lagged. It's like 6 a.m. I've been up for actually like almost 2 hours. And I was gonna get breakfast because it's supposed to open at 6, but the manager is still sleeping. He's actually sleeping in the reception area, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty loyal. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's pretty cloudy right now. Honestly, I don't feel too tired, but it's probably gonna hit me later. So I think I'm just gonna walk around, or I don't know. I have no idea. So right now I'm on the road that we were walking on last night, before we got food. And it's honestly really nice. It's really peaceful, a lot of birds. It was raining like pretty hard about an hour ago, so it's wet all around. I don't know if it's gonna keep raining. Also, it's pretty humid, so my lens is kind of fogging up a little bit, but yeah, it's really nice here. So I didn't really film much in the past few hours, but basically we got breakfast at our hotel, and then we checked out the beach, which was only a few minutes away. We swam, we got some food at one of the huts, and then we booked tickets to a Balinese performance, which is where we're heading now. It's actually pretty far. It's literally the furthest south of Bali you can go, and looking back, it's kind of crazy that we did that on our first day. But it was highly recommended by the person sitting next to us on the plane, so we're like, let's just give it a shot. And that's kind of how we did this whole trip. We had some things that were planned in advance, but for the most part, we would wake up and decide what we felt like doing.
Oh, like an interview.
It's an interview. Okay.
No, it's not an interview. Okay,
No,
introduce.
not really. It's like a...
Well, just introduce yourself, so it's not like, who are these two random?
Okay, who are you?
I'm Sian.
And I'm Paulina, and there's a lot of stuff that I can say, but I'm not gonna say it.
wait, what does that even mean? Wait, what does that
What do you
mean?
mean?
Oh, so this is our driver. He's chilling over there. All right, basically we went to this cliff. What's it called again?
Karang, boma.
Okay, yeah. Okay, why am I talking? You guys should be doing the talking. Anyways, you guys were hiking like down there?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
With 4 people, but only 2 people.
only 2 made it out alive? Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, we're here. I was just flying my drone, and we're kind of just chilling, admiring the views, and we ran into these two. Anything you want to say?
It's super hot. Do you think it will be a good prom right here?
Prom?
At night? Yeah.
As long as no one falls off. Yeah. I think that's the only problem. Look at this. See, there's no like gate or anything. In Canada, this would be closed off. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa.
I love heights.
Okay, this is making me nervous right here.
How about this?
Yo.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
Go further. Whoa.
No, I gotta go. We gotta run. That's scary. That's crazy.
It's actually my favorite thing to do.
Wow,
Just sit
look
on the
at that.
cliffs.
Look at that. What about you?
No.
No.
No, I'm afraid of heights.
sunset.
Yeah,
And-
now we're going for the sunset.
Yeah.
In Uluwatu.
In Uluwatu. Thank you for visit in Bali.
Yeah, no problem.
So-
All right, take care.
Enjoy your video in Bali.
Thank you.
Enjoy everything.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we are at the Uluwatu temple.
Came an hour early so we can get extra good seats. Look at where we are. Check out where we are. So basically, the dance happens in the middle and sun sets.
You don't
And
even.
we drove like 2 hours, brother.
So this performance is called the kecak and fire dance, and its unique trait is that it's all done through vocals instead of any background music. The dance narrates a famous South Asian story which was then brought to Bali. It's basically about a princess who is captured and the quest to save her. It ends with the savior in the form of a monkey who is trapped by fire, which is why it's called the fire dance, but then he eventually escapes and saves the day. That's like the really short version. I'm sure I'm missing some details and some important points, but overall it was a really entertaining performance, and with the sunset and the cliffside, it was definitely worth the trip.
Tossed in like a castaway. What we wanted, not what we thought we wanted.
Okay, first of all, I've learned that you cannot trust the weather app in Bali because you guys saw the weather. It was supposed to be raining like all week and it has been nothing but sunshine. Okay, and second quick recap of yesterday. After we left Uluwatu, wanted to get food. There was like no grabs, which is like the Uber of Bali, that were going from the temple to anywhere in the city. So we like hopped on these people's motorbikes and they drove us for, I think it was like 20K. And then we just ate, went to another place and ate again. And honestly, I was just so tired. I didn't want to vlog. And honestly, I think it's okay to not capture everything on my camera.
Over here, you can see much clearer. What you wanted was always only what we needed.
Thank you. Okay, what was your favorite part about last night?
Last night, I liked the cliff. Went on this like huge cliff and like saw like this crazy scenery of like sand and waves and rocks and stuff. The water was so clear too.
Also, our Uber driver, like he was really friendly and chill.
Yeah, he was really chill. He waited for us as we went there and then brought us back again. It was nice.
What about putting on like the garments at the temple?
It was funny.
Yeah, that was really cool. All right, so right now we are just getting some food to eat. Honestly, we've been eating a lot of like Western food. I think we're kind of just easing into it. I definitely want to like start having more like authentic Indonesian food. We're in Canggu right now, which is a very touristy area, so it's like very common to have Westernized food, and we're enjoying it. But we're gonna be in a new city starting tomorrow, so I think in Ubud we're gonna have a lot more authentic cuisine. So we decided to spend our last evening here surfing, and I've never been before and Sam's only been once when he was a kid, so we decided to take lessons. Unfortunately, we don't have footage of us actually surfing, but it was so much fun, and I gotta say it was definitely one of my favorite parts of the entire trip. All right, what'd you think?
It was really fun, but really tiring, but really fun.
How many waves did you catch?
4.
4, really?
Yeah.
I got like, we got that one big one together. There was this one
Yeah.
wave where like, it was huge and we both got it, and then he thought I didn't get on, and then he turned around and I was right there. That was pretty funny. I think I
Pretty
caught
impressive.
3, but the first one was definitely the best one.
Took him like half an hour to get our first wave though.
Yeah, I know, cause okay, so basically my instructor took me like to the very end, and that's like harder for like the waves to break like further you go. So, but it was worth it because like the further you go, the bigger they are. But yeah, honestly, it's so tiring. Like surfing, I feel like surfing is like the easy part. Like paddling back is like the hard part. You know? Okay, so this was my instructor. What's your
Hello
name?
guys, my name is Froggy.
How did I do?
The first waves, very good.
Yeah, so you're saying I got the first wave really good. Yeah, I had a good time, man.
Yeah. Have a good time.
All right,
Cheers.
sweet. Thank you. See you guys. Take care. Take care. All right, so this is the last sunset in Canggu. We're headed to Ubud tomorrow. Honestly, it feels kind of unreal being in Bali. I mean, I don't know, like we started planning like a few months ago, but because of all like the restrictions and how hard it is to travel these days, it didn't really like sink in until like literally the day that we left. So I'm really glad to be here. Surfing was definitely an experience that I wanted to. I've never been surfing before, so I think Bali's a good place for the first time. But honestly, I'm really just glad to be here. So that pretty much wraps up our first part of the trip. I didn't talk about it a lot, but our trip is split into 3, where we're in a different area for each. So tomorrow we're packing up and heading to a new spot, and then the same thing a few days after that. We've only been here for a couple days, and we haven't done too much. We were kind of using these days to ease into the trip. But I remember leaving the beach thinking about how fun it's already been, how much more we have left to do, and how our trip is really just getting started.